Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the Patreons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it, guys. So we have today an update on the battle rating changes coming on October, and some of these changes are not due or not related to BRs anyway, but they are very important. So let's talk about the updated list that we had and the things that they are deciding about these type of thing, right? The first thing is that the IS2 will be receiving the BR 471 D round, which is a very modern round for an IS2, but still, since the BR of it is being increased, it kind of makes sense. The IS6 also will be receiving this ammunition, very modern ammunition for both these tanks, but still they are being increased in BR. As you see over here, the IS6 will be in 7.7. KV220 having a BR increased to 6.0 in arcade and RB. DTC 10-125, I think this is one of the most modern munitions for the Chinese tech tree, will be added to the MBT 2000, the new tank added in the last patch, and it will have a BR of 10.7 in AB and RB as well. They will not decrease the BR of the LVRBV 701 in RB by 10.0 to 9.3. Instead, it will be to decrease to 9.7. So feedback basically made it change it. Z9WA is having its battle rating increased, but they will add the KD9 air-to-ground missile to help out. Both the A32s and the JA37s, the JA37D, right? Battle ratings will be decreased by 0.3. We will take a look on the tables afterwards. AJS37 be decreased in simulator by 0.3. Wyvern S4 battle rating increased by 0.3 in RB. MI28A battle rating increased by 0.4 in RB. So these are the main changes. Also, they are adding for all the M82 shells, the 90mm American ones, lightweight powder charge that will be replaced. They're just replacing it for a more powerful one, and this will increase the muzzle velocity of the shell, and accordingly, obviously, the increased in armor as well. Rate of fire increased from 8.4 to 10 rounds per minute on the SU 85, and then the Chaparral will be the American one, I think. Will be having the M82C missile as the standard one, and the E variant will be also added, as a model of the missile that you can get. And then some other changes for the sharpnel as well of the SU5. They will be removed on the sharpnel shells, and the HE will not. And finally, the T26E5, the Tiger 2H, the T29, T34, and other similar vehicles of battle rating 6.7 and 7.0 will it's weird. Some vehicles we like to note, and other similar vehicles, okay. Taking into account the current and past changes of BR, we decided to not increase the battle rating of these vehicles for the time being, but they will monitor everything. So these vehicles will not be changed. So let's just take a look on the table itself, and you will see that some of these things got removed, right? So yeah, as you see, for example, here we don't see them being added to a higher BR, but they will monitor those vehicles. Okay, so here we have the changes. So as you see over here, you can take a look. I have some other changes to vehicles that were already added, as you see. So a lot of changes over here. Ostwind, Panzer, okay, increase in the jumbos over here. Cobra King, KV220 increasing in BR. Yak Panther, as you see as well, but they are going to increase the rate fire to 8 shots per minute. As you see, all the IS2s receiving, or I think they are just the 1944 versions, receiving the BR471D, which is a very good ammunition. M26, as you see, getting a buff on the M82 round. The 105 target 2 being added here with a fire rate increased, but also a higher BR. Same goes for the Panther 2. Two vehicles that I don't think you can research anymore, but still. Object 268 as well, increasing the BR. IS3, a lot of people complain about the IS3, so makes sense. 7.3. Samoa 7.7. IS6 to 7.7 with the addition of the 471D round. An increase in the BR of Arcade on the AMD over here. 279 getting a 9.0 BR. And then we have these ones as well being added with the MBT receiving the new round. So, and here we have minor changes to, balance changes of all sorts of kinds, as you see. So, yeah, for example, the Super Hellcat will not get a new BR, but it will get the buff on the M82 round, so it depends. So, very cool. On the aircraft, you can see the Wyvern getting a new BR, 4.3. The A32s getting a 9.0 BR. This is very good, I think. JA37D going to 11.3. I have no idea why this aircraft was at 11.7. I mean, yes, A9Ls, but I mean, what else is there? The performance of the aircraft, although it is pretty alright, it isn't the most amazing thing ever compared to 4th generations, right? So it just makes sense. And then the 11.0 going on the AJS over here on simulator. Mi-28A being increased to 10.7 as they said, and the Z9WA getting the AKD9, and that's pretty much it. Not very big changes, but I think it just makes sense on the aircraft side. On the ground forces, I don't know, I still think that the compression needs to happen on the top tiers or top ranks a little bit more, so that these things are not weird that it's happening, So, I don't know. I don't have an opinion formed on the ground forces. But on aviations, just minor things that are very, very interesting, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what do you think about the BR changes coming up. And other changes. Yeah. See ya, guys. Bye. Subscribe.